morning, it's me, Militant Ginger. I missed out on yesterday's video. I'm sorry, I was working from home, and the interesting thing is when you work from home, you have, less opportunity to do things because I don't have a drive to commute to work and stuff like that. Anyway, trying to make it up on Friday, TFI Friday. It is a beautiful, icy day. I'm driving my Firebird because my truck is in the Ford dealership getting some new transmission fluid added. Hopefully it'll be back today. But this is a good opportunity for me to try out my little microphone. There we go. Because last time I tried to make a video in the Firebird, all you heard was because it's a big, powerful car with a huge exhaust and doesn't exactly do a lot for sound quality. So here we go, I've got my little microphone hooked up here and hopefully it's working. So what do we want to talk about today? It's difficult to get my head together because I didn't get much sleep last night and this morning was totally disorganized. But you know what? That's a good thing to talk about. So, Friday morning, let's see. My eldest kid, he has ADHD, so he is all over the place all the time. And last night he couldn't sleep, so he ended up sleeping in Mummy and Daddy's bed, which meant Daddy went and slept on the couch. And basically I got 2-3 hours of sleep at most. So I was very fuzzy this morning. And it's a difficult thing. In the mornings, I think everyone does this, but especially when you've got something like ADHD because you can't control yourself. In the morning you can wake up and you can be cheerful or you can be grumpy. So my little 5-year-old guy, he woke up and he was in the best mood ever. And he's happy and chipper and doing great. My 5-year-old was like a moody 15-year-old. And he was grumpy and he had to do his homework and everything it's almost like the entire universe is against him. And of course, that doesn't help. I'm trying to get ready for work and I'm running late. And my wife is trying to get all the kids wrangled, and so it just meant we had a very grumpy, disorganized morning. I haven't had any breakfast, I haven't had any coffee, I'm going off to work, and that just puts me on the wrong foot for the rest of the day. And I think this is a problem that has a negative effect on a lot of people's lives. When you start off the day wrong, then your whole day kind of is skewed off and goes wrong for the rest of the day, and you don't end up achieving everything you need to or want to. It's like, crikey, like I just realized there are 2 bits of stuff that I haven't done that I need to do. Oh, I said I'm not even making any sense, I'm just rambling here. It's difficult, it really is difficult, because you just need to have such powers of organization to be able to stay on top of everything. And I don't know what excuse you want me to give you, the fact that I have 3 kids, or the fact that I'm tired, but it's difficult to get yourself organized. And that just throws your whole life into disarray. It's difficult to stay on top of things. Oh, I am exhausted. And I'm just like existentially, mentally exhausted. But still, all I can say is that we will overcome. We've just got to keep your best foot forward and keep buggering on, and hopefully everything will come right. But it is funny how the way your day starts off can impact everything in your day. And I mean, I go on about this law of attraction thing, but let's talk about it. If you start off in a grumpy mood and you're like, oh, today's a crappy day, then the universe says, oh, look at him, he wants a crappy day, so let's give him one. So you've got to be very mindful of the way you think. And it's interesting looking at my little 8-year-old, because he was having like a big strop because of his homework, and he's like, oh, I don't want to do this, and he was writing the wrong answer deliberately and stuff like that. And you can almost see how it all works in a microcosm of him. It's like he was having a bad day, and then the actions that he took made his day worse. Like he was getting frustrated that he had to do maths puzzles, so he just write some random number instead. And of course that number was wrong, and he knew it was wrong. And so I'd be like, no, you have to rub that out, and you have to do the right number in. And that would just make him more frustrated, because then he has to do the whole puzzle again. And it's interesting because if you did the right thing the first time, then you wouldn't have had all that frustration. But it's almost like frustration's a black hole, and once you start feeding stuff into it, the more stuff it sucks in, and it just sucks your whole day. So I think if this Friday videotape has anything to say, it's just you've got to be mindful of your thoughts, especially when you're in a grumpy mood, because however you think, it's just going to attract more of the same. You attract what you project. So if you're just going to be a grumpy bugger in the morning, then you are going to attract all sorts of grumpy things happening to you. And part of that is the universe conspiring against you and my whole hippie law of attraction crap. But some of it is just people. If you're a grumpy bugger, then everybody who interacts with you is going to treat you like a grumpy bugger and be grumpy to you. So it's almost a self-fulfilling prophecy. Right. Well, I've rabbited on for far too long. This is probably a video that's longer than it needs to be. But I will disappear off now. Have a good day. Let's see if we can make days better. Oh, here's another one. Why don't you, instead, when you're in a grumpy, bad mood, why don't you start thinking about good things? Okay, like today. Right, it's Friday. I get to wear jeans today. That's nice. We have our Christmas party at work today. So we've got lots of delicious food coming in. I get to drive my Firebird today. I love driving my Firebird. I've got lots of projects I can get on top of, so you never know. There are plenty of things in every single day that you can find that are good about the day, so you don't necessarily need to concentrate on the bad. And if you concentrate on the bad, then you're going to have a bad day. If you concentrate on the good, then you can save a bad day. That's it. I'm going to go now. Have a great day.